Basically, we want Muay Thai back into South Africa. I know a lot of people are hungry to watch Muay Thai, especially this upcoming fight with me and Raf.
We're fighting for a WMO belt, which is a big, big opportunity. Fighting for me is not something I've chose to do. I feel it's something I was born to do.
As soon as I step into the ring, I become something else. I just change like that. So as a fighter, you need to stay ready all the time.
That's what I love about fighting.
When you want something, you must work for it.
It tests you to your limits. In the ring, it's only you and your opponent.
The guy is going to punch me, I need to punch him back. He's going to kick me, I need to kick him back. So it's give and take, let's just do it.
And that's where you're testing your abilities.
So I want to be the first title holder before Raf or any other guys.
I want that title, I really want that title.
My name is Ncedo Gomba.
I'm Rafel Wozniak.
I'm a professional Muay Thai fighter.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've now moved on to the main event of this afternoon's card. 5 rounds Pro Muay Thai for the Muay Thai Organization's African Championship. At first, I'd like to welcome to the stage right now with me, co-president of the South African Muay Thai Organization, Mr. Clint Walters. Thank you very much for joining us with this fantastic belt. This is what they're all going to be fighting for, ladies and gentlemen. It's a rematch from 2019 in the 66.67 welterweight division. 5 by 3-minute rounds for the World Muay Thai Organization African Championship. Introducing to you first, he'll be fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 64.75 kilograms, 28 years old, standing 1.66 meters tall. An excellent pro record built in Asia. 59 wins, 5 losses, 4 draws. Fighting out of Iron Tiger in Cape Town. Introducing Ncedo Gomba. And his opponent will be fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 66.4 kilograms. 30 years old and standing 1.73 meters tall. A professional record of 7 wins and 8 losses. A hero as a firefighter, fighting out of Cape Town's Thaiholics. Presenting Rafel Wozniak.
Fighters, bring to the center.
The fighters meet in the middle. It is the main event of the evening. It's for all the marbles. The World Muay Thai Organization's African Welterweight Championship is on the line. It's a rematch between these two. Mike, you were at the first time that they encountered each other. What did you see then? What do you expect to see now?
That fight was fireworks. There's going to be even more fireworks. In my opinion, I think Raf snuck that fight out. The decision didn't go his way. I think he's got something to prove. I think Ncedo's got something to prove as well, showing that he actually deserved to win that fight. So with the belt on the line, you can feel the tension. My heart is racing. I'm excited for this fight to get going.
And you know, the other thing is it's two fighters who are in their absolute athletic prime here in Cape Town, fighting for a title in front of us. Two experienced fighters, one mainly made in Thailand itself, parts of Asia, Hong Kong, those kind of places. He's got world experience that he's bringing to this fight.
Yes, he has. I mean, he's fought the best in the world. He's fought Sanchai. He's fought like incredible athletes in their home ground, in their home stadium. He's going to come here with a lot of confidence. At the same time, Raf has got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
He's a complete underdog in this fight. He's got everything to gain. This is going to be one hell of a cracker.
Raf is looking for his Rocky moment, and hopefully it's going to come and deliver dividends in this fight. Iron Tiger versus Thaiholics. The main event is underway.
Well, didn't Rocky wear black and yellow? You might be onto something here, Dev.
The Italian stallion.
Gomba looking nice and relaxed.
Are we to expect a lot of posturing from Gomba in this kind of fight? Is there a lot of psychological warfare that he's going to be playing around with?
I think he's got a lot to prove, proving that he is the superior fighter. I think Raf also got a lot to prove, saying that he deserved to win that first fight. You can cut the tension.
It's almost as though this is the start that we were all kind of thinking, that first 2 rounds they're still stretching each other out more than anything else, and round 3 business is going to pick up.
We'll see in this fight as well, the elbows will be more precise, it'll be more vicious, it'll be a lot more bad intentions.
And you know, the cool thing about Ncedo Gomba's back is it tells the story of his career right there. The places he's been, the crowds he's fought in front of.
What he sacrificed to get to where he is today. Being a foreigner in Thailand, fighting in Thailand, it's hostile.
The word farang. Being a foreigner in Thailand.
Right.
Gomba getting the upper hand in that first exchange in the clinch.
It's been a very measured opening round. Nothing crazy. Markers of respect.
Lightning fast kicks on both sides. Neither fighter backing down.
Both corners are into it straight from the start. Like you said earlier, you can cut the tension with a knife.
First big elbow thrown by Gomba. Flying through the air for that one.
Oh, and that elbow looked to have mad intentions on it as well.
Just glancing by. Looks like he may have nicked him.
Ncedo's got a pair of blades on his elbows, and he goes down. Ooh, and a kick to a down fighter. Not so sure if that's allowed. But it brings to an end an interesting and respectful round number 1. Business did start to pick up a little bit towards the end of that round, though. Both fighters popped up onto their legs. They're all stretching, keeping supple. Don't want the timeouts to cramp those muscles up.
It almost looks like Gomba may have picked up a small injury on his leg, rubbing out that left shin.
Gonna have to keep an eye on that.
That is. You guys please dry up on here a bit there.
Corner's just drying up the water that's on the floor before we get started.
You guys, let's bring it in. Fighters.
And the shin that may be in trouble is obviously on his lead left leg.
Chop!
But you can always just switch right-handed. In Muay Thai is the ability to switch between orthodox and southpaw. Quite fluid. Are you seeing a lot of fighters learn that as a staple type of tactic?
I think every fighter's got his preference. I like being able to switch both. It's good to be able to do it, especially if you pick up an injury and you have to. But in general, the guys stick to their own style, their own stance, their preferred base.
Gomba egging Wozniak on. And there's that elbow, and I think that might have connected.
Elbow's going to come in hard.
And it's in this position, trapped in the corner, that you're always expecting to see the blender that is Ncedo Gomba's elbows.
Raf definitely got the upper hand in terms of the boxing, but the elbow strikes definitely leading the way of Gomba.
And there you go, a big leg sweep. Scores for Rafel Wozniak.
Raf had a lot of success in his first fight against Gomba with the sweeps.
It's almost as though he's catching Gomba when he's setting up for an elbow, setting up for a big punch upstairs. Gomba's not really worried about his base. Wozniak is worried about his base, and he took advantage.
Nice show of control and measure from both fighters.
Shot to the rib cage from Gomba from the right-hand side. Left leg kick that was blocked by the elbow of Rafel Wozniak.
I think Raf's going to get his back off the ropes a little bit, take the center of the ring.
Gomba smiling, bringing it on.
Oi!
Gets swept backwards for his trouble. Overconfidence shown by Gomba, and he gets made to pay.
Raf is showing a nice level of maturity in his approach.
He certainly got those high kicks scouted, catching it nicely on his elbows, but you know, a guy like Gomba, who's been through so many fights in his career, that leg has got to feel like a baseball bat coming in. And even if you're blocking it, it's still scoring in a way that it's causing pain.
Forget baseball bat, more like a sledgehammer. But he's having trouble keeping his base. Raf is taking him off base quite a lot. It's very interesting to see.
To wonder, is it power that is the issue in that one leg that we noticed, his left leg, his left shin? Could it have been an injury that he might have picked up in training that he's brought into this fight?
Break.
Who's winning that kind of battle?
Look, from here, it definitely looks like Raf is in charge. It looks like he's taking the second round nicely. The first round was very close. But Raf he's thrown him a few times already. I've seen the mat quite a few times in this round. Definitely going to pay into Raf's confidence.
Both shoulders showing a tap of respect as they walk back to the corners. Both fighters meet in the middle, round number 3, Thaiholics Fight Promotions, the belt on the line, and here we go. And yep, the punches sound different in the third round as they did in the first and second.
Oh, the fight's coming.
The ferocity is different. The intensity is different. Gomba is different.
Pushing forward hard. Those shots don't seem to faze him. He doesn't feel it. He's just walking straight through.
Soaking it up is Wozniak.
He's timing his elbow strikes. He's waiting for the right moment.
Slight redness developing on the face of Rafel Wozniak. Nothing to trouble him though. This is just what you get when you have a battle with Ncedo.
Raf has got such great balance.
And that caught Rafel off balance, and I think he is hurt. His foot slipped, but that corner is slippery. It's been slippery for the last 2 fights.
I think Raf's on weak legs. He doesn't look all the way there.
And he just ate a big left hand.
He's got to stay in the clinch, regain his legs, regain his composure.
This has been a different Ncedo Gomba. He doesn't want this fight going 5 rounds, possibly because of what happened to him in the round before.
He's definitely trying to make a statement. He's landing some clean elbow strikes.
Again, Wozniak sliding as though he's on skates in that corner. Gonna try our best to keep that corner dry.
I don't think Raf knows where he is at the moment. He needs to regain his composure. He needs to move away, shy away from the action. reset himself.
Needs to get away from that corner as well. I mean, you don't want your weak feet going on water.
Gomba looks like he's in Terminator mode at the moment. Walking his opponent down. Just glancing with that elbow. This is where the experience will come in. Oh, a beautiful knee to the body. Oh, nice sweep.
Oh, and Wozniak catches Gomba slipping. While Gomba's trying to separate the hands, separate the arms, land a knee, he's not caring about his base. And Wozniak had that scouted.
As much as Raf is scoring with the sweeps, he's not doing as much damage. I think Gomba's looking for the damage. He's looking to hurt his opponent.
Can you sweep your way to victory in a sport like this?
Yes, you can. I definitely think you can, especially if the fight's close. But I think the most thing that you want to do is you want to damage your opponent. You want to hurt them the most. So I think whoever does the most damage in trying to end the fight will probably look at it. But the sweeps do count a lot. It's a very big scoring technique. And Raf has landed a few of them in this fight already. Gomba looking for action straight away. He's up, he's ready.
He's folding his waistline. He wants this round to start.
Fighters.
I think he's going to come out hard in this round, trying to finish it, not let it go the distance.
Yes. Choke.
Wozniak versus Gomba. Round number 4, Gomba all business.
Gomba doing some nice work in that leg. Beautiful combination, liver shot and middle kick.
Wozniak is very much looking eye-to-eye contact. You know, it's all muscle memory that takes over when you're trying to defend yourself. You're not even looking at where the shot is coming from. You just instinctively know.
Raf definitely fighting on instinct at the moment. Gomba's looking hungry, looking the fresh of the two fighters. Nice. You see, those are going to count. Those are going to add up. Those are going to add up, especially in a close round where there's not too much damage. It's definitely going to add up.
Here's a slight gash that has opened up on the face of Rafel Wozniak, the left-hand side, as he eats another punch from Ncedo. Gomba, who's trying to set up for those elbows.
Gomba's in Terminator mode. He's walking him down. He doesn't care.
Big elbow from Wozniak, from Gomba. Eaten by Wozniak. And again, it's the hands that are causing the damage.
Big right hand from Gomba.
And that elbow from close distance.
The corner of Wozniak's going to have some work to do in the end of this round.
Those 2 minutes are going to come in handy. Another big elbow.
Raf showing incredible heart here, toughness.
And there's a cut that's opened up and the blood is flowing down the face of Rafel Wozniak, clearly from those elbows. And it's a case of, are my sweeps worth more than your elbows? But not when you're bleeding like that.
This is where the experience is coming in, you know?
And it's a sweep by Wozniak to cut the play in that wet corner. His face is looking like a mess at the moment.
He's taken so many of those elbows to the face. I think Gomba's throwing them with bad intentions.
He's just soaking it right up.
Wozniak not listening to his corner. His corner's asking him to leave the sweeps alone, focus on his hands. Ncedo looking strong.
Stop.
2 minutes to fix the face of Rafel Wozniak.
That's going to be a hard job with so many cuts opening up.
Fighters.
5 rounds of brutality. This is the remaining round. This one is for all the marbles. The South Africans involved on an international scale here in Cape Town. Why? World Muay Thai Organization's Africa Welterweight Championship will be decided.
Great show of respect from these two fighters. This is the 10th round that they're going up against each other. Let's see how this plays out.
A ghostly smile on Rafel Wozniak's face as he engages again with Ncedo.
Wozniak's definitely got to...
Nice kick from Wozniak.
He's got to push the tempo now. He's got to go for broke.
It's those knees to the ribs from Gomba that have to hurt.
He's looking to damage that head. He's going to throw some more elbows, straight punches.
Disrespecting the good work of Nick Radley to close those cuts. He wants them back open. How dare he?
I dare he close the cuts I opened up earlier.
All my hard work going to waste. Wozniak trapped in the corner, but he's trying to throw elbows from a top position. He's got to work those knees.
Just stalking his opponent. It's a big right hand. Everything he's throwing has got bad intentions. Ncedo's starting to get a little bit more playful now. It's like he knows he's won this fight already.
Yeah, I think it's been a definitive performance by Gomba. Yeah, he's been swept, but the damage that he's caused, like you said earlier, it comes down to damage. If all's even after that, yeah, the sweeps are probably going to count for a lot more.
He's landed another nice elbow. His timing is absolutely impeccable today.
Face bloody, busted and bruised as Wozniak brings about another sweep to Ncedo.
Gomba complaining about the sweep.
Does he have grounds for a complaint there, Mike?
I don't think so. I think, it's just the ego that's just taking a bit of a bruising, getting swept like that. Having all your years of experience fighting at the top level, getting swept by a local fighter only. I think it does play in your mind a little bit. It does get a little bit frustrating.
But also, you got to remember, there's a lot of rust involved between these guys. They haven't fought in a long time. COVID's affected us all. We could be just seeing that playing out. And I can't wait to see who the next opponent for either of these two guys are going to be, because they're back in circulation.
I definitely think it's going to be an international type opponent. They both deserve it. I don't think there's anybody in this division in this country that's able to compete with these two.
Yeah, we really have seen the highest standards of Muay Thai in the country today on this fight card, absolutely without a doubt. I haven't seen a show that has just progressively, each fight gotten better than the last than what we've seen today.
This fight card was incredibly put together. The matchmaking was brilliant, and the fighters delivered.
And there we go, sign of respect for both fighters. What a terrific to and fro battle. We went 5 rounds for the World Muay Thai Organization's African title.
Great show of respect by Gomba to Nicholas Radley, his opponent's coach.
Mike Menemone, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for sitting with me through this and commentating with me and teaching me about the sport.
It's
I
been
really
a pleasure,
appreciate
Dave.
it. And the next time you hear my voice, it's going to be announcing the winner. Ladies and gentlemen, what a fantastic way to end proceedings here. Thaiholics Fight Promotions has really brought the action, and these two fighters stood toe-to-toe and entertained us for 5 pulsating rounds of action. Handing over the belts to the winner, with me, Clint Walters, who is the co-president of the South African Muay Thai organization. And with that, 5 rounds of pulsating action, we go to the judges' scorecards. Your winner by way of unanimous decision victory, and the new World Muay Thai Organization African Champion from Iron Tiger, Ncedo,